Hello, my dear student. How are you all? I hope everyone is doing great. I am also absolutely fine. Today I am here with a very important question for CA intern and CA final student, whoever is preparing for their exam, which is going to be held in September 2024 or November 2024 attempt. Question is that, sir, how to study for longer number of hours? Sir, can we study for 12 hours, 15 hours on a daily basis? Is it possible? These are the few questions which we are going to discuss in this particular video. Before I start a discussion, I just want to inform you that recently I have created a mentorship group which is absolutely free, and in that group almost, I will say, more than 350 students have joined. In that group, whoever has joined, I am not only mentoring them for my subject, that is CA final financial reporting or CA inter advanced accounting paper, but I am also mentoring them on an overall basis how to prepare for upcoming exam. Now, because of that group, I am speaking to almost, I will say, 14 to 15 students on a daily basis, and I found that students have a intention, have a desire to study for longer number of hours, but they are eventually not able to study for that much number of hours. So what is the reason behind that? We need to find out, and if we know the reason why we are not able to study, we can work on that. And if you can work on that, if you can avoid whatever points are required to be avoided, then you can increase the number of hours. So that discussion is required. One more point, that if you have not joined the mentorship group and if you want to join, the link of the mentorship group is given in the description of the video. You can join by clicking that link. Correct? Now, one question arises, sir, can we study for 15 hours per day? So let me ask one question to all of you, especially to CA final student, because you have done your articleship. So can you say, during articleship period, you are normally working for 13 hours, 15 hours on a daily basis? Yes or no? So during articleship, you are habituated of working for, I will say, 13 hours, 15 hours, and almost whenever there is a due date. So in that case, you are working for others without getting anything from them. Of course, you are getting knowledge, but can you see, you are not getting any use remuneration from them. Then also you are working. That time you are working for others, for the benefit of others. Now this is your life, your career, your exam, and this time you are asking, sir, can we study for 13, 14 or 15 hours? Of course it is possible. If you can study for others, so you can study for your own career. There is no reason of asking this question. So of course it is possible. Only one thing I will say, if you can study, if you can work for others for 15 hours, you can study for your own career for 13 to 15 or 16 hours even. So I think that question is over, that whether it is possible or not possible to study for longer number of hours. Of course it is possible. Now the question is that, if you have an intention, then why you are not able to study? You need to just keep in your mind some important point. If you avoid that, you can 100% study for longer number of hours. Let us have a discussion on one-to-one reason. Before I start discussion, don't forget to subscribe this channel, like this video, and share this video with all your friends, so that they are also beneficial, they also get benefit from this particular video. Can we start a discussion? The first point, which is most important point, that you should avoid using your mobile, and you should keep away yourself from the social media during your study time. During your study time means, believe me, right now, if it is your study time and during the study time, if you are watching this video, you are doing a mistake. You are doing a mistake means, even though you are watching this video, this is a mistake. And believe me, if you are using your mobile for only for 2 minutes or 5 minutes, that will last in your mind for 1 hour. Means in 1 hour you will not be able to concentrate. One message, one call can destroy your entire day. I will say, isolate yourself for this exam period. Isolate yourself, keep away from mobile, keep away from social media. This all are what dangerous. This can destroy your entire day. This can actually distract you from your study. I will say, stop using your mobile, stop watching social media, stop watching unnecessary video. This is wastage of time. And for relaxation, you can sleep, I will say, better. Means for relaxation you want to use social media. I will say at that time, if you want some relaxation, I will say sleep for 10 minutes. That is a better thing right now for your life. Keep away from mobile, keep away from social media. This is one point why you are not able to concentrate while studying, and why you are not able to study for longer number of hours. Even though you are sitting, you are not able to effectively study. So this is one point which you need to take care. Second point, which I think, about thinking much about your result. Can you say more and more thinking will lead to more thinking only? Means if you think much you'll get some result, you are not getting a result out of that. And right now, if you're thinking about result, whether you will be able to pass or whether you will not be able to pass, that is mere wastage of your time. Thinking about your result, you are wasting your time. I will say better give your more time to preparation. Result is the outcome of preparation. So right now you should think about preparation rather than thinking about result. Means your preparation, once you are prepared, you can write exam, and then only you can pass CA examination, whether it is CA inter or CA final. So right now, if you are wasting your time in thinking about your result, whether you will pass or fail, you are wasting your time. I will say better plan for your study. Execute a plan by preparing the chapter whatever is allocated for that particular day. Don't think much about the result. If suppose on some day you are not able to study, so don't think that because of that reason you will not be able to pass. I will say if you are not able to study for 1 hour, then allocate some more time for that particular chapter in that particular day. That is more required. I hope you have understood. So once again, avoid thinking much about your result. Result is only an outcome of your preparation. So give more focus to your preparation rather than thinking about result. Got this point? Yes, sir. Third point, which I feel is very important, avoid taking multiple short break. Normally what happens, what I have seen, students take 5-minute break after each 30 minutes. Means they will study 30 minutes, they will take 5-minute break. If you are taking multiple short break, what happens, you are taking a break of 5 minutes, but that 5 minutes will become 1 hour, you will not be able to realize. So if you are taking multiple short break, eventually you are taking long number of hours. If you are wasting your long number of hours and you are not able to study for longer number of hours, this is the mistake you are doing. So I will say limit your break time. From my point of view, after every 90 minutes you should take a 5-minute break. Means what I always suggest, that you should divide your entire day, entire 15 hours in 5 slots. 3 hours, 5 slot, 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours. After every 3 hours, you should take a longer break, means long break of 30 minutes, because that is required for breakfast, lunch, dinner or whatever. So after every 3 hours, take a long break of 30 minutes. And during that 3 hours, after completing 1.5 hour, 90 minutes, take a short break of 5 minutes, only to relax. Means that 5 minutes, I will say, sit in the place wherever you are studying. Only take a 5-minute break so that you can relax, and then again start studying for another 90 minutes. Means what I am saying, just try to listen. 3 hours, 5 slot it will make 15 hours per day. And if you can complete that 5 hours, 5 slot of study, can I say you are able to study 15 hours per day, which is 100% possible. Means 24 hours minus 15 hours, you have right now how many hours left? Are you getting what I am saying? So 24 minus 15 means you have what, 9 hours. Out of 9 hours you will sleep for 6 hours, and balance number of hours you can do other necessary activities. Got this point? So once again I will say, avoid taking multiple short break. That is actually you are not able to understand that short break will become long break, and you will be wasting a lot of time. This is one of the reasons why you are not able to concentrate, why you are not able to study for longer number of hours, even though you have an intention to study. Got this point? Next point is what? Don't sleep. This is the most important point which I used to follow when I was CA student. Don't sleep till your target is completed. Means suppose you have given 15 hours for that day, then also some hour is required to complete your target. I will say give it. In that day, if you sleep for 4 hours, you are not going to die. Correct now? Means if you think that by giving 2 hours more you are able to complete a target, complete it now. Why you are sleeping? while you are sleeping, don't carry forward. I will say, if it is possible, don't carry forward to the next day. Don't carry forward your target in the next day, because that carry forward will be accumulated, and then you will not be able to plan. You will not be able to execute whatever you have planned. Correct? So what I am saying, don't sleep till your target is completed. Once again, I am saying, for a few days, if you sleep for 4 hours, you are not going to die. You are not going to die. And someday can be off day. Means someday you may, it is quite possible that you are only studying for 6 hours, 8 hours due to some unusual circumstances. Suppose you are able to only study for 8 hours and you are not able to study for 6 hours or 7 hours. So what I will do, next 3 days you can study more, 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours. In that way, what happen, whatever remain incomplete, that can be completed in next 3 or 4 days. This is required. This planning is required. Means it is quite possible that you are not able to complete your target in that day. To think when you are going to complete that. I will see if you can complete on that day. Don't sleep before completing your target. Or if you think that if you require more number of hours, you require 6 hours, you can divide that 6 hours into 3 days, 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, and you can carry forward that portion to the next 3 days, and in this way you will be able to complete your target. Got this point? Last but not least, which is most important, don't regret much if you are not able to complete your target. Normally what happens when we are not able to complete our target, we regret, we waste our time in regretting that we are not able to complete our target. That regret is dangerous. Can you see, you are a human being, you have given your best, sufficient. Someday, of course, it is quite possible you are not able to complete the target, and quite possible that whatever you have planned that actually require more number of hours, quite possible. So don't regret. You have given your best. Whatever is left, you will be able to complete. I will say, instead of regretting, plan for the next day. I will say you should give more time for the next day, thinking how to complete whatever is not completed in the next day. That is more required. So don't waste your time in regretting, because what happens when you regret, next day will become ineffective. And in that way, what happened, you will not be able to study, because once the portion got accumulated, then panic will increase, then your fear will increase. If that fear increase, then you will be wasting a lot of time. So what I am saying, it is quite possible, it is normal that you are not able to complete your target. It is 100% normal. In that point, don't regret. Have confidence on your ability. Believe in yourself and just say that yes, the portion whatever is not complete today, I'll be able to complete in next day or in coming 2-3 days. This is only required. I hope whatever we have discussed you have understood, and this is going to help you. Just comment in the comment box that whatever discussion I have done, whether it will help you or not, and whether you are facing the same problem or not. And I hope whatever I have discussed, if you follow that, you are going to increase the number of hours. And believe me, whatever you have planned, that you will be able to execute and complete your target. And this time you are going to pass the CA inter examination or CA final examination, whatever you are giving. May all the best to all of you. Keep studying, keep smiling. Love you all. Bye bye.